All right, good evening, guys, and welcome to another live podcast with your boy Trev Star. Get me say, we have some very important guests on our show tonight. Our topic would be lifestyle and HIV. Now, our guests here are Sidania.
Hi.
We have Papi. We have Taina. We have Abby. And we have Herbalist, aka Sean. I think it's the other way around. You get me say? But before we get into all of this meaty and nitty gritty, we're going to jump into the news because I don't know so the news come first and everything. You get me I say? So stay tuned. You get me I say? We'll soon come back.
It's not just the Western world that has the scientific know-how to beat the virus. In Senegal, a laboratory has used its AIDS and Ebola experience to develop a $1 COVID-19 testing kit. Al Jazeera's Nicholas Hawk has more.
Senegal is doing what most countries can't, testing everyone, symptoms or not, entering a health center for the novel coronavirus. It has no shortage of testing kit thanks to this lab at the Institut Pasteur. Researchers are developing a $1 quick diagnostic kit, originally made to test for dengue fever. Patients drop blood or saliva onto the devices and wait for a bloodline to appear, like a pregnancy test, explains researcher Amadou Sall.
There is no need for a highly equipped lab. It's a simple test that can be done anywhere. The idea is to rapidly produce 2 to 4 million kits, not just for us, but for African countries, so that we can detect and isolate patients quickly.
The sick are administered a cheap anti-malarial drug called chloroquine, commonly found in sub-Saharan Africa where malaria is endemic. With only 50 ventilator machines for 16 million people, Senegalese engineers are using a 3D printing machine to produce more. While imported ventilators cost $16,000, this one is just $60. Senegal is counting the cost and it's paying off. More than a month into the outbreak, the small West African nation suffered only 2 deaths, with most patients treated healed. Senegal has the largest rate of recovery in patients infected with the coronavirus in Africa, the third in the world, ahead of countries like the United States and France. And while it has a tiny health budget compared to those countries, it has a wealth of experience in dealing with infectious diseases and outbreaks.
Good evening, and welcome again to all our listeners to another Trev Star live podcast. Now, tonight, as I said before, our topics are HIV and lifestyle. I've mentioned our guests. For those who weren't here, our guest is Sean, our guest is Taina, our guest is Abby, our guest is Papi, and our guest is Sidania. Get my say? Now we're going to jump into the meaty and nitty-gritty of the situation. Now, the first question we'll have for our podcast tonight is, what is viral suppression? Now, if you're out there, fans, and all my listeners, if you want to answer, you can text in and answer us on 221-0020 WhatsApp. You get me say? Yeah, man. So we read them live and see if the answers make sense and if you think it makes sense. You get me say? So the first person we have questions to ask is Herbalist them God, Sean. Get me say, Sean, what is viral suppression and what do you think viral suppression is?
What is viral suppression and what is viral suppression?
What is viral suppression or what do you think it is? Or how you feel about viral suppression? What you feel it is?
Alright, so viral suppression is basically just a virus or the protection, the procedures taken to hold it down or suppress it or keep it down, basically.
So procedures will refer to if they're taking their medication upon time and etc., right?
No, as in, for example, like we're in a pandemic right now, and the government would take it up in their hands to say that they have a quarantine somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So that's a procedure taken by the government to suppress the virus.
Okay, I understand. So me personally feel say viral suppression is taking the medication upon time and just, suppressing.
As in, that would be for towards like diseases, basically like AIDS and like that, right?
Yeah.
So taking medication and time would help on thing.
I get what you're saying. So we're gonna ask question now to Sidi, our newest guest on the show. Sidi, what do you think? Yes, what do you think viral suppression is?
Well, I think a lot of person need to be educated first because, alright, a lot of persons still have it to say. If you use, just example, if you use 2 condoms, you can prevent yourself from, like if one person still can use the next one as backup, and that's wrong. So I think a lot of persons need to still get be educated by it so that we can learn more. And a lot of persons still feel bad in themselves if they do have HIV. They are afraid to get tested. So I think if I have more testing sites and more privately or secretly, a lot more person will be confident enough to go and try to get tested because of my shit.
Alright, that makes sense. That makes 100% listeners. When you hear that, when you take it. So, but testing sites are available though. You can link Ashe, the Ashe company, you get me say. When you can link them 8 Cargill Avenue, you can get tested in a private area for free. Treatment is also for free. And you can get more information by coming down to the office. 8 Cargill Avenue, Offertree Road. Alright, so we're going to move on to our next person, our next guest. You get me say? Abby. So Abby, back on viral suppression, what do you think viral suppression is? And or what do you feel viral suppression is?
So I believe that viral suppression is the measures that are taken to reduce the spread of a virus.
Yeah. Well, short and concise, but like so she drop it short and concise going. You get me and say she's not going about the extra talking. So alright then, cool. So we're gonna move on to our next topic, right? So our next topic is, can HIV live outside of the body? Do you think HIV can live outside of the body, fans and listeners?
No. Because
one at a time, one at a so one at the question, so we like the enthusiasm, but Jesus. Yes, can HIV live outside of the body? Everybody's saying that.
So far, I guess, for how long? That like probably some disease can last in the air or water, can spread around anyway, but it's like how long it would have spent on the surface. So really and truly I'm not sure how long HIV would have stay outside within giving any form of surface, doing like saliva, sweat, or somebody just basically shit on the sidewalk.
Alright, that makes sense, because just like bacteria, HIV feels like can't live outside of the body long because of certain temperatures. So just like bacteria, you can't live on a certain temperatures long.
that's true.
You see what I say?
Basically, that's what I say.
That's what me feel like to say. But we got still hear what panelists have to say. Them have anything different to say. So we're gonna move on now to Sedania. Make sure see what she have to say about can HIV live outside of the body?
Alright, to me, no, or maybe it can. No, I think it can live outside of the body. If it do live outside the body, it's impossible for somebody even catch it or contact it.
Yeah, she right. I mean, but we're gonna move on now to Poppy. Same question, Poppy. Can HIV live outside of the body?
No.
Why no? Why just no so? I'm just saying no. I'm saying you just no. Alright then, Dana. Can HIV live outside of the body?
No.
No, sir. Just no.
Yeah, just no.
She said just no too. Abby, just no. Can HIV live outside of the body?
No.
Yeah, but
The
why?
reason is because the temperature, as you say. That's one of the main reasons.
Exactly. So.
It's like sperms. They say your sperms can stay outside of the body and not enter a woman for like what? Couple seconds.
That's a good analogy. Yeah, that's a good analogy. I like that.
Just the same.
Alright, so
If you put that one.
see the question here tonight now. See the question here tonight now. You ready for the question of the night?
Yes, sir.
Alright then. Can you get HIV from oral sex? Sean, any questions, any elaborations?
Yeah. Because some bodily fluids are being transferred in some sexual way, or probably if the person have like some form of cut or something like that, or something. Yeah.
So, but what is the chances of me catching HIV because a girl decides to give me cunnilingual? HIV. Cunnilingual is oral sex.
Yeah, alright. So when you use it in that term, then you kind of get people lost. But anyways, if she are calling whatever you want, she yeah, I believe that.
Alright. But how? How would I catch it though? Like, she not, I just have to spit.
Yes, bodily fluids are being transferred, and you know that inside of her surround her circulatory system and all of that, you know, sweat and all of that.
Alright. So, Abby, what do you think about that situation? What do you think about chance, first of all? Can we catch HIV by oral sex?
Yes, we can.
Why?
Because the bodily fluids and HIV is just one of the sexually transmitted diseases that we can actually catch by bodily fluids. You know, you have some sexual transmitted disease where you don't catch by bodily fluids per se, when there's other ways of catching it.
Alright. I get what she say, cause she makes sense again, she makes sense. You get me I say? So we'll move on now to City. So City have to say about this. City, what you feel about Abby and Chance about this situation here? Can you catch HIV from oral sex?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I agree with Abby and Sean. You can catch HIV through oral sex. Yeah, and why? Because, as them say, same body fluid, but mostly if like a blood or something a bit chance, yeah, I know them can catch it, but use a condom if you want to do that.
That makes sense. So she makes sense. On point, blood is one of the most things, because if you're doing oral sex and your partner so happen to bite them tongue, you can say the fluid that go inside of your penis. And yeah, you can catch it from saliva, but saliva would have to be some gallons of saliva. And the chances of catching it by saliva is very, 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 very low. You get me I say? But we're going to move on to the next question, because it seems as if Papi decides he's not going to elaborate on that. You get me I say? Him think he can catch it, but it is a lower risk. Anyway, so we're going to move on. So the next question was asked: how long do you feel into yourselves it takes for the symptoms of HIV to appear?
How long for myself?
Yeah, for you. How you feel? How long it take?
I'm not sure, because basically them say no symptoms are really dead. So like what really I look out for? If you know say I get MAGA or something like that, I don't know.
Alright.
Just to get a test.
So that's based on his knowledge. So yeah. Abby, what you feel about this? What you feel about Chance and what you feel about this? How long do you think in yourself the symptoms of HIV take to appear?
It takes 6 months to appear. And the signs, as him say, him don't know what the signs, but you do have signs, because you go, as him say, one, you do lose weight and you become sickly. Every minute you're sick. You don't know why you're sick, but you're just sick.
Alright.
So those are the 1 and 2 signs you can look out for.
Papi, how long do you feel it takes for HIV symptoms to appear? Do you feel? How long do you feel?
How long do you feel?
Yeah.
I'm going to what you say, because we know. Well, to me, I feel to say it take. Well, so how long it take? Who we know? So you have it, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright then, so you hear it from Papi. Give me a say, we're going to talk to Sedena now. Sedena, how long do you feel, and what you feel about what them say? How long do you feel like the symptoms of HIV take to show?
Well, my opinion is that maybe around 3 months. 3 months before you start see symptoms. 18 to 45 days. Well, not sure, but that's what I heard. And most symptoms are signs would be fever. That's what I heard. And headache, constant headache. Just keep on get headache. So maybe.
Alright. So when you hear it, you get me a say? So I feel like the symptoms that show up in like 2 to 6 weeks. That's from my knowledge, 2 to 6 weeks. Maybe